2, 3, 4. Okay, this is Milky Chance, Stolen Dance. This is an intricate song. It's really all on the upbeat. It's a rhythm song. It's going to be finger-picked. Let's go over the first verse and the chords. So we have an A-flat minor. Just going to go over the chords first. So what you're going to do is you're going to bar the whole 4th fret with the index. Ring finger is going to be on the 6th of the A. The pinky is going to be on the 6th of the D. So what I'm doing there is my thumb. Now the right hand, the thumb is hitting the low E. Index is going to be on the A. Middle finger is going to be on the D. Ring finger is going to be on the G. Okay, we go to the next chord, F sharp minor. Index fingers barring the whole 2nd fret. Ring finger is going to be on the 4th of the A. Pinky's going to be on the 4th of the D, middle finger on the 3rd of the G. Okay, now it's going to E major. It's nice, you can take off the index finger and just slide what you have back here. So again, F sharp to E major. So E is open, middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the A, pinky is on the 2nd fret of the D, middle finger on the 1st fret of the G. And now it's going all the way up to a B major, so that same shape, just slide up. So then what's happening is your index is barring, index bars the 7th, ring finger is on the 9th of the A, pinky on the 9th of the D, middle finger on the 8th of the G. Okay? Now we're going to E flat major. This one's a little bit tricky. Pinky on the 6th of the A, ring finger on the 5th of the D, index on the 3rd of the G, middle finger on the 4th of the B, and really what happens is the index finger is barring the 3rd fret of the G, B, and high E. Now if you want to on the major chords, so like the major bar chords, you don't have to bar it. You could literally take off the bar here because you're not going to need those higher notes. That's just an option. Now also when you're doing this song for the E flat major, if you can't do that shape, you can play that chord in another position where that's the same thing as like the F sharp, the B, but now the index finger just goes to the 11th. Okay, let's get into the rhythm of the song. It's all on the upbeat. So on this A flat minor, so what I'm doing is thumb, these 3, thumb, index, middle, ring on the A, D, G. That's what's happening on all the chords. And then you release the tension. See, that's how you get that sound. Release tension. And again. And you don't need the thumb on the second one. Now you're going to do that same right hand pattern on the F sharp. So we put that together. Okay, now it's going into E major. Now this one lasts for a whole bar of music. The same pattern here, but it's going to be twice as long. Thumb, 3 fingers up, 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 up. And each time after you hit, then you hit, but release the tension in the left hand. It creates that bumping, grooving sound. See, if you don't do that, it sounds like this. Okay, and then that same exact thing you did on the E chord, you do on B. Okay, and then we're going to do the same pattern on the E flat. Now this is a little bit different because your thumb now is going to hit the A string and then the 3 fingers slide down. So everything just slides down. Index finger on the D, middle finger on the G, ring finger on the B. That pattern altogether goes 5 times. It's going to sound like this very slowly. And then it repeats. Now, one thing that may be challenging is going from this B to this E flat. I just isolate that and keep on practicing. If you can't do it, a substitute is, sounds pretty much the same, but in the recording, this is how he's playing it. Again, that part, the A flat minor to F sharp to B to E flat, you repeat that, it loops 5 times. So I'm just going to loop it twice here. You do that 5 times. The 6th time through, what's going to happen is he hangs on this last chord for 2 more measures. So usually he'll just do this. He's going to do that twice, 2 more times. So it's like this. And again, the 3rd measure, he doesn't strum the down, it's just up. So again, you have, it's easy if you count it. I'm going to count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That's done on the 6th time. Let's pretend you're looping this, you're at the 6th time through. This is what it's going to sound like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. And then he goes into the chorus. So here's what the chorus is going to look like. You have an E major, you know the B major, D sharp 7 is a new one, you know the A flat minor to the F sharp. So let's E major. Index is on the 7th of the A, the ring finger is going to bar the 9th fret of the D, G, and B. It's nice because the rhythm stays the same. E to B. Now here's D sharp 7. The index is going to bar the 6th fret. Ring finger is going to be on the 8th of the D. Pinky is going to be on the 8th of the B. So if we have E to B to D sharp, let's just try that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now that pattern is going to repeat. Let's try and repeat that all in time. The biggest thing to remember, what I'd practice with this song is literally just counting, just taking one chord and just going, 1 and 2 and 3 and... That's the upbeat. You're trying to just, that's what kind of what reggae is, right? 1, 2. That's what this song is. It's all on the upbeat. So we have E, B, D sharp 7, A flat minor, F sharp. That repeats 4 times. The 5th time, this again is where it gets tricky. He's going to play the A flat minor for 2 bars, and then let me just play this so you can see it. So here's the first phrase repeated 4 times. I'm going to repeat this all in time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 3 more times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 2 more times. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 2 and 3 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 and 4 and then he goes back to the A flat minor for 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's what brings him back to the. So that chorus is a little bit tricky, but I'd recommend listening to it. It's all about the listening. Also, there's this little guitar part. So you get the idea with that. That takes place in the second verse. There's another guitar just doing that for maybe 2 repetitions through, but real simple. It's just you're still playing the same chords, but now you're just going to be using the middle finger and the index. And the middle finger, once you're on the A flat minor chord, you're just going G, D, G, D. The rhythm's a little interesting. G, D, G, D. Move the chord to F sharp, G, D, G, D. To E, G, D, G, D. G, D, G, D. Now to B, G, D, G, B. Oop, now I'm screwing that up. G, D, G, D, G, D, G, D. Now it goes to E flat major, and you can take those same 2 fingers, and it's going to be on the high E and the B string. So that's it for Milky Chance Stolen Dance. Again, a little bit intricate rhythmically. It's all on that upbeat. Also, towards the end of the song, you'll hear that the kick drum will stop for like a verse and a few guitar parts, and it does sound different. Don't let that throw you off, but it's always easier to play with the drum beat, but I advise to try it without it. And also try it with the song. Try playing the song and slowing down the speed and using these chords. There's a million ways to practice. Okay, this is Brant B, guitar, signing off. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if there's any songs you want to learn, just let me know.